Hill figure, nigga. This is the Star Report. I'm your host, Star, on a Wednesday evening, hump day, as they say, okay? Okay, Britney Spears, her father has been suspended from the conservatorship. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah, Father, in the name of the blood. Yes? Britney's free, huh? Give me more. I saw her live, Madison Square Garden, on the circus tour, me and my girlfriend at the time. Shit was lit. Britney lip synced through the whole goddamn concert, and it was lit. She lip synced, just, ooh. And what's that other thing she did? It's Britney, bitch, of course, and I forget the name of the hit at the time. Give me more. Give me more. Oh, this shit was fire. Okay, anyway, welcome to the show. I'll get to my cigar later. Sipping coffee tonight, and I have some fancy Indian River Select OJ. Still no alcohol, huh? Shit, I'm on that new vibe, that new flow. For for how long I don't know, but here I am. Troll babies, how's the audio, guys, and the spelling? We okay? Are we good? 1-2. Yeah, Britney Spears, huh? The conservatorship. The father who they have been calling toxic, who, if I'm not mistaken, he asked for her conservatorship to end. Now, how this ever happened in the first place, I don't know. I forget. I've never met Britney Spears. I do have two Britney Spears plaques, though. One is a platinum, and the other one's a gold. But I don't know how in the first place. I mean, I have an idea, but her father, how he became the guardian of her estate. We saw her going through a whole lot of shit, shaving her head, and salute to that pimp, Kevin Federline, huh? Put two in her. He must have took her for about $20 million. I'm sure he didn't. He stopped dancing at the time. He was one of her backup dancers. Put two babies up in her, huh? Salute to that pimp. And I don't want to say she went crazy, but she was having some issues. People were, just supposedly stealing from her. I don't know. And if I'm not mistaken, her family, well, they're from the South. She grew up eating tater tots. But they didn't come from money. So when she started getting the money, people started grabbing shit, and it caused a lot of confusion. Anyway, we're going to talk about Britney Spears tonight. And will she do some type of duet or a remake of Janet Jackson's song? Got my own life. Remember that? Gonna make my own decisions. Control. Remember that? That would be the perfect song if this conservatorship is officially ended. I think the court date or trial date, is in November. But right now, he has been suspended, her father, from Britney Spears going on. Hey, Jay, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Janelle from Queens. Hey, honey. Hey, Janelle. Okay. And the other one just went by too fast. I'm sorry I didn't catch it soon enough. Craig, how are you? Got your donation for the machine. Thanks for coming to work. Yeah, I'm here, man. I had a little weird day. Somebody almost took me there. And I live such a great life. I do. I'll keep it real with you. Stress-free. And I had to pause and then go take that old nigga nap and just recharge the battery, so to speak. So I'm good now. I'm good. Also, tonight, BMF, the Black Mafia Family Episode 1 review. Did you see it, troll babies? Did you see it? Fire. Don't let nobody tell you different. America is about money, power, respect. We are creatures of habit. That's who we are. Fly cars, money, bitches, and looking good. Let's not pretend. I mean, of course, other people are focused on other things, and so am I. In the morning I wake up, I listen to Bloomberg News, NPR, and things like that. But once my day gets going, I'm with the bullshit. But I want to talk about this new series. Hold on a second. Drama television series on Stars. In case you don't know, executive producer Curtis Jackson, a.k.a. 50. G-Unit Films and Television Inc. Is the production company under Lionsgate Television. And if you saw the first episode, I do want your opinions, what you think about it. I don't know all the names, all the history. I was busy when these guys were doing their thing in Detroit and then Atlanta. I was doing other things. I know some of the people, Blue Da Vinci and these other guys by name. Did I bump into them? Did I do business with them? Probably so. I've been coming to Atlanta since the late 80s. You know this. All throughout the 90s when I was national director at Virgin Records. And we used to party like a motherfucker in this town. I'm not going to lie to you. Up at the Doubletree Hotel by the airport. Bitches and coke. So I'm sure I've met some of these guys, but I'm not including myself in a goddamn thing. Anyway, so the series Black Mafia Family, I watched episode 1. You're going to have people who say, I'm tired of hearing about drug dealing, cars, being up in the club. And I am too. I'm 57. But at the same time, there is a formula with regards to what people want for entertainment. There's a formula. Yes, there is. And I'm going to have to go back. I have to go back because my older brother's generation, he came up under the Mac, Superfly, Hell Up in Harlem, Black Caesar. And I saw all those films on 42nd Street in New York City in the 80s. I mean, they came out in the 70s. That Man, Bolt, Truck Turner. That was the black exploitation era. But there's one in particular who I really liked. I'm not going to lie to you. Superfly, 1972, starring Ron O'Neal. There's a scene that many of you are familiar with. It's a classic scene. Priest was the name of Superfly's character. Troll babies, are you with me? I'm going back into time. Priest comes into the apartment that he and his buddy Eddie shared for business. Priest tells Eddie, I'm getting out. Eddie says, getting out of what? Priest says, the cocaine business. Eddie said, man, them junkies must have knocked a hole in your head. Now, I'm going verbatim. I don't remember the details, but just stay with me. He said, them junkies must have knocked a hole in your head. He said, man, 8-track stereo, color TV in every room. You can sniff a half a piece of dope every day. That's the American dream, nigga. Well, ain't it? And this has been the model for decades. And what was the end of that scene where Superfly said, how much money we got? And I think Eddie said 300,000, something like that. And then Eddie said 150,000 apiece, about enough to keep your nose open for a year. Because Priest was a cokehead, getting high on his own supply. Anyway, so there's a lot with regards to the formula of entertainment, television, the movies. And a lot of it is based upon research. You've heard me say this before. I don't want to go too far back, but we love the bullshit. So I watched this, episode 1. And again, the young man playing Meech, Big Meech, is actually his real son. Did a great job acting. Everybody else in this film, I don't know if they were just angry or mad. Everybody seemed mad, the characters. Anybody agree with what I'm saying, or is it just me? Everybody was angry. Hold on a second. Wood, 211, I got your donation. Thank you, Wood, I got your donation. Anthony, got your donation. Okay. Yeah, everybody just seemed mad and fighting. And there was a scene where Big Meech and his brother, what was his brother's name? I forget. they didn't have enough milk to go with the cereal, so the mother told them to share the milk. I can't relate to that. I guess that's a ghetto thing. And, it was entertaining as fuck. Call in if you feel different, if you think it was trash. This is a series, and it inspired me to reach out to somebody that I was talking to months ago about me playing a dirty cop in a small independent film. I don't know what happened. They got busy, and then they started making it into a horror film, and I said, oh, get back to me. But anyway, so that's what we're talking about tonight. And hang on a second, something else here, my showrunner. Pow! YouTube bans all anti-vaccine misinformation. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but many of you have been hearing me talk about the algorithm. Yo, chill. Yo, you scared? No, I'm not scared. I'm a fucking businessman. And there's certain things that I, pull back away from. Cynthia, I got your donation. Thank you so much. And, I have tried to share information with you. We don't own this platform, YouTube, so if you're going to play by the rules, you have to understand what's coming down the pipe, what the do's and the don'ts are. Yesterday, I took some time and I again stressed, in my opinion, the importance of not beefing, not responding to people that take shots at you, your platform. Don't get into that. They're gonna roll out some shit in about a month or so that's gonna be crazy. And people will be losing their platforms if you're beefing with other platforms. There's going to be different ways to get you the fuck up out of here. That's all I'll say about that for right now. But anyway, YouTube bans anti-vaccine misinformation. So what does that mean? Well, I've got the story right here by way of NPR. We'll go over it shortly. But you're not going to be allowed to sit around and say things that you haven't researched. You're not going to be able to just reference a conspiracy to try and instill fear in people. They're not having it. Now, as you know, I had my first Moderna shot, and I'm getting my second on October the 11th. And I'm not telling people you should get your shot. Do what you want to do. I got my shot for my reasons. Do what you want to do. And that's that. Hey, Tyra, I got your donation. Thank you via Cash App. She says, for the clout daddy himself. Oh, thank you so much. All right, I do want to take some calls this evening, and hang on, there's something else I want to mention here. Britney Spears, Black Mafia family. I'm forgetting something here. Hold on. I'm sure it'll come to me. Oh, wait a minute. In Florida, I was doing some research today. Troll babies. I got on the phone with Florida boy Jay, and I was asking him, and he just wasn't up to speed, or maybe he was busy. He didn't really put that much thought into it. Has anybody heard of AFNF by way of that rapper and street nigga Glock 9? AFNF, you know what I'm talking about? I got the window open, so there's shit flying around here, so I might have to cut the AC on shortly. Glock 9 and his team out of Orlando, or they call it Warlando, they have a unit called All Friends, No Family. Keep your eyes open on them. They are down there doing the most. AFNF. Anybody know what I'm talking about? All Friends, No Family. They make the GS9 boys up in Brooklyn look like pre-K or kindergarten. Shots ringing out, niggas getting laid the fuck down. In 20 years, we're going to see a fucking drama series about Glock 9 and his team. Everybody know what I'm talking about? Out of Orlando. Okay. All right, give me a second. I'm going to line some calls up. And again, I want to talk about Britney Spears. Yes, Britney Spears, the conservatorship. What happened? Why did they intervene in the first place? Was she never a business person at all? Do you care? I think there's a a lesson to be learned here. Even if you're, a young artist on the come up, there are certain people that will step in to make sure that you're not being robbed, blindsided. My friend Goo, who does call in from time to time, always talks about publishing and helping producers, artists, singers. King Allah, got your donation. Thank you. Yo, Star, how much YouTube pay you to cape for the vax? Sir, I'm a businessman. I go with the winner. If YouTube is winning, I go with the winner. That's not a secret. Did they reach out to me and send me a bag to say something by way of a script? No, sir. No, sir. But as I've always said, in case you're new to the show, I'm not selling out. I sold out a long time ago. What was I saying? Shit. Okay. If you're an artist, producer, singer, manager, there's a lot to unpack here with regards to this Britney Spears debacle situation. Don't just look at it and say, she white, she'll be all right. I mean, she will be, yes. But I thought she had more than 60 million. But then I started thinking about it in terms of publishing, writing, and I don't know how much of her own stuff she has been writing. I don't want to just assume people have been taking her money. Maybe she just wasn't a good business person and she was thrown into the limelight, had some monster fucking hits, and shit was in disarray, and her father stepped in and actually did some help. Keek from Palm Beach. Sir, do you want to call in and talk to these niggas? Because I've been all through Florida over the decades. I've been to Tallahassee, Orlando, Jacksonville, all of it, Little Haiti. I'm one of the people who can admit that I don't like Miami. I don't like it. But yeah, I was referencing Glock 9 and his team, AFNF, all friends, no family. Those little niggas are putting in work, and I truly believe we're going to see a movie about them in 20 years. Anyway, okay, let me get some phones cracking here and talk to some of the people this evening with regards to some of these stories. Let me bring in area code 704 early. Good evening, Britney Spears. 704, turn that down in the background, please. Turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. 704. 704. 704.
What's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
How are you? Good evening.
I'm doing good. Do you not know, like, the day before you actually got your vaccine, I waited on the phone for like an hour and 24 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, whenever you actually said that you got it, do you not know you had me crying? Are you serious? Like, your cousin is the plug, honey. Queen of Four. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the herbs and all that other kind of stuff. Like, why you ain't reach out to her?
Queen of Four and Supernova Slum. That is my blood family, yes. But now, hang on a second, darling. You said you were waiting on hold for how long for me?
An hour and 24 minutes, honey.
God bless you, baby. God bless you. now, there is no God, but God bless you for waiting for me, because I am that nigga. I'm popping, so thank you for holding on for so long.
It had me crying. I was so mad. But either way.
Okay, well, I want to respond. I want to respond to what you just said. I want to respond to what you said. Queen of Four and Supernova Islam have helped me over the years. Yes, they have. Don't get it twisted. Last time I saw them a couple of years ago, she gave me some really nice tea. It was a Bengal spice or some type of tea, and it really helped me because it was in the wintertime, and they always are there for me. But at the same time, darling, I'm 57 years of age. I have other people in my family I have to take care of. So, as an older man, I went and got the shot. I'm not going to wind up on the hospital bed, on a fucking ventilator, saying, "Oh, I should have got the shot." So I took the shot. I took my chances, and here I am. Okay.
I understand, and I keep you in my prayers, but at the same time, and this is all I'm gonna say about that, because what's done is done. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like Supernova Sun, he got his own site. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where like you could ordered like the supplements and stuff. So you know this. You know what I'm saying?
I have his supplements here. I use his supplements. Listen, baby, I've been on the chlorophyll for years.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to say less.
No. Stay with me. I appreciate the concern. But at the same time, I had a liver transplant in 2008. All that drinking and coke, it caught up to me. So I don't play around right now. I can't try to do the natural supplements and things like that like a younger person can. Hear me out, I run my punk ass to the doctor. I get a shot. I get some pills to try and get myself some more life because technically I have 1 foot in the grave right now. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really. As long as you exercise and you stop out there drinking all the time. But you ain't been drinking, though, lately.
2 weeks. Look at
You know what I'm
God.
saying?
Look at God. 2 weeks without a drink, huh?
Exactly. Yeah.
So hang on. Before you go, darling, I have to ask you, Britney Spears, do you care? She's free now, huh? Free Britney.
I do. Exactly. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Whenever money come into play,
Yeah.
it's like, people are snakes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I could just imagine maybe she did have a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Because she did do, you know what I'm saying? She was wilding out there for a minute, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't nobody be able to tell you, oh, you can't have kids or, you know what I'm saying? Like the stipulations that she was under is crazy. Like, I don't know what kind of stuff they had got going on. They must have paid somebody out for something. Yeah.
And she was strung out on the deck for a while. We saw her going through it, right? We saw her.
Yep.
Yeah. Where you calling from?
Charlotte, North Carolina. Maritz, I spoke to you one other time, but that was a while ago.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you checking in. Before you go, did you see the new movie, a TV series, Black Mafia Family, episode 1?
No, but since you said that, I'm going to go check it out. Because I've been into the Wu-Tang. I had to catch up on that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm going to go look at it. I'm going to check it out. But
girl, it's lit.
Let's see.
It's lit. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to check it out, most definitely.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, darling. Have a great evening.
All right, you too.
Take care.
Thanks.
All right, yeah. Black Mafia Family, episode 1, huh? Niggas in mink coats, jewelry, fancy cars, and drug dealing, bagging up work. The shit that you want to see. Don't act like you don't. I remember when they came out with Superfly TNT, which was the sequel to Superfly. Now, Superfly, the first film, the soundtrack, Curtis Mayfield, Freddie's Dead, and I'm Your Pusher, man. Doom, doom, doom. It's a great fucking soundtrack and a great film. But then Ron O'Neal directed Superfly TNT. And he tried to do something about Africa and Europe, and he was getting away from drug dealing, and that film bombed. The audience wanted to see the Fly shit. They wanted Black Caesar. Hell up in Harlem. Elvis the Chef, I got your donation. Thank you, sir. I see you on the check-in. Okay, hold on a second. Anthony got your donation as well via PayPal, okay? And hold on a second, guys. Is it Booker? Booker, how are you? Thank you for your donation. Let me go back to the phone line here. Area code 718, good evening. Britney Spears, she's free from the toxic man known as her father. Are you there? 718.
Hello?
Hey, good evening.
Hey.
Hey. Control. Got my own life. My own decision. Come on, baby. Britney's free. Let's go. Pick it up.
Oh, well, I was mainly calling about BMF, but
okay.
That's good for Britney, but but that I mean, it's kind of concerning that they had her for years not being able to take care of herself. So that's alarming. So hopefully she'll be okay.
Well, no, she was
That's all I have to say about that.
she was able to take care of herself, but they didn't want her going crazy, winding up in the clutches of a nigger, because she was hanging out with Snoop Dogg and some other people. I know that for a fact. And they said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow
Right,
this
I
girl
remember
down.
that, but that was a while back. That's when they pulled the plug on everything when she was doing all that.
That's when they said, hey, hold on now. You're doing too much. We're going to slow you the fuck on down. Because if you remember, Christina Aguilera did that song with Redman. Remember that Dirty? And they damn near sluttered her out in the video. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
So Britney's camp said, hey, we're going to slow you the fuck on down, put you under a conservatorship. But anyway, all right, so never mind that. You want to talk about Black Mafia Family? Did you see episode 1?
Yeah,
Let's talk about
yes,
it.
I watched it about 10 times already.
Ooh.
And you know what? You put me on. Because I didn't even know that was Big Meech's son.
Yeah, that's his son.
Yeah, and I just looked it up just now. I'm like, wow, okay, that's what. But he's doing a good job.
Great job. Great job.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Great job. Yeah. Yeah. What'd you think about the family? They were so angry. Weren't they just mad? Everybody's mouth poked out. Don't want to take the money.
Right. I just didn't know what to expect. Right. And then what's the guy's name from The Wire?
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris. Yeah, Wood Harris is in it.
He did a great job.
Like I was like, because you weren't watching Kanan, Raising Kanan, right?
I saw a little bit of that, but then I got busy. But I'm gonna go back and watch some of that because I'm with the dumb shit. I'm with it. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was really into that, and then now it overlaps. So the finale was last week, and then I'm like, okay, now I got to go into this. So I was kind of hesitant, and then once I got into it, I was like, oh, okay, this is popping. So yeah, I'm feeling the BMF, the new series. I think it's gonna be very entertaining.
Can I ask how old you are?
Yeah.
How old are you?
I just turned 49.
Okay, so let's keep it real. We want to be entertained after we come home from a hard day or dealing with the family and the kids. You want to see something that makes you feel good, something that you can turn up and make you think about something other than your life and your stress. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it is very interesting because we all know different history of BMF with, Jacob the Jeweler,
Ooh.
with, different murders and stuff that transpired that I won't get into. They're like a notorious or legendary for whatever they were involved in. So, it's interesting to watch how it unfolds. And even so, like that they were raised in a two-parent household. And, that just goes to show you that doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's a very good point you just said because a lot of people always want to blame the single black mama for raising future convicts, but these niggas had a 2-family home just like you said, and they got on that dumb shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so that and because I come from a 2-parent household, so I know I'm on the dumb shit, so I get it. Sometimes you got to be on the dumb shit.
Now, hang on. I mean no disrespect. You said you're 49, right?
Meaning like I was growing up. Like I'm my own person. Like just because you're raised by 2 parents does not mean that you're gonna be a certain way. Right. Whereas someone who's raised by a single parent can be a president of the United States. Like you just don't know.
No, I hear you and I agree with you. I was just asking you a question. You said you're 49, so I'm 57. Might I ask you the first time you touched the powder? Keep it real.
Oh no, I've never touched the powder. I never touched a powder. I just smoke weed here and there, but I mostly partake in the alcohol.
Baby, you're only 5 or 6 years younger than me. We were on the powder. Come on now. That was our generation.
No, I'm telling you, I never touched the powder. I never touched the powder. I was scared.
You're married with kids now. You don't want to say. I got you. Okay, come on.
No, I really didn't. But I did try Molly later on. I heard that has like some sort of cocaine in it or whatever. But that was in the past 10 years or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did that only a couple of times. Like I'm not into pills and stuff, and I like alcohol though. So that's what I got to work on.
Yeah. Molly Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Yeah, I'm not into no pill. I don't even, like you said, your mother doesn't even take aspirin when she has a headache. Yeah. I'm like that too. Like I have to be in a lot of pain in order to take a painkiller.
Well, my mother's an old evil white woman, but hang on a second now. So when you tried the Molly, what happened? You said, "Oh shit, I'm feeling good and I'm ready," huh?
Well, right. Yeah, my homeboy was selling it, so we were at the club. We were smoking weed, drinking. We had the Molly, so it all leveled itself off. So it makes you really horny and like, you just be having a good time and. Yeah, I could imagine, okay.
Gotcha.
What do you want me to say?
Well, listen, I appreciate you checking in. I'm looking for episode 2, Black Mafia Family. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I'm definitely. I can't wait till Sunday. Saturday night, Sunday morning, 12 a.m. I'm definitely gonna be chiming in because I always chime in 12 a.m. even with Kanan and Power and all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the second episode is going to be titled Rumors, October the 3rd. The third episode is titled Love All, Trust Few, October the 10th. And then you have Heroes, October the 17th. But I thank you for calling, dear. Have a great...
I like how they had the saying, see it, touch it, obtain it.
Yeah. That was episode 1.
That was That was motivational.
Yeah.
It was going to take, because we don't know about Detroit. Like even from New Yorkers, I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's interesting to just watch it, see how it unfolds.
Yeah.
And so and now that I know that that's his son, because I was feeling his son, so I'm like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So now I know it's his son. I'm like, definitely.
It's his real son. It. Yeah. Have a great evening, dear. Have a great evening. Thank you so much for calling.
Good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Too.
Take care now.
Okay.
Yeah. Gimme more. Britney's free. Come on, kids. Put some respect on her name. And make sure you check out some of my sponsors. Hold on a second. AndreTattoos.com. I say again, AndreTattoos.com. Please go there. Tell him I sent you. He does incredible work. Incredible work. TJ, I got your donation. Feel, talk, pay attention, okay? Hold on a second. James, I got your donation for the machine. Thank you. Andre, there you go. He says, because of Chicago and Florida, I've made a killing in the stock market. Okay, I don't want to say which IPO, because that could be trading information in the open, but thank you, Andre. And there's your information on the screen, Andre. www.andretattoos.com. Thank you so much for your support as always, sir, okay? I thought I saw Crime Skills. Wait a second. Crime Skills, is that you, sir? 954, Crime Skills.
Yes, sir. That's me, sir.
Man,
can you hear me clearly?
Good to hear from you. We have to talk. Don't let me forget to talk about somebody's baby mama got caught with a gun in Jamaica, and I think about an $800,000 fine. But we'll get to that shortly. What's going on with you, man?
That's little baby mother.
Yeah.
But yo, you see that Britney Spears? Give me more. Yo, I used to listen to that shit all the time. Yo, I love that song.
She's the shit.
Yo, I don't care who wanna sleep on her, but she got some songs I love, bro. I'll be rocking them shit. Yeah. Yo, give me more. I love that song.
Oops, I did it again.
You know you're a hypocrite. You know you're a hypocrite, though, right?
Total.
And I'm gonna tell you why.
I'm a total hypocrite. Go ahead. Total.
Yo, Power. You gotta watch Power. You can't talk about this new film and not watch Power, brethren. You sleeping on Power Star. Yo, listen to me, bro. Listen to me. Power and Sons of Anarchy are the best thing to ever touch TV. Tell it, and I stand on that. Power and Sons of Anarchy, bro. Brethren, the killing in those two series, beautiful. Yo, Star, you gotta watch Power. You gotta watch Power. You can't.
Hang on a second, if I can just respond to what you said.
And I watch Power.
If I can respond to what you said. The reason why I didn't gravitate towards Power was because I was concerned that it was going to have a whole lot of Batiman shit like Empire. Did they have all the Batiman shit in there in Power?
Slightly.
Yeah.
But slightly. But no. You could deal with it. Trust me, brethren. You could deal with it, Star.
No, sir. I just don't want to see it.
Power?
I just don't want to see it. No.
Put it like this. I didn't watch the series until it came out. I actually subscribed to Star and watched the entire thing.
Okay.
Yo, black people need to have a organization where they award black stars and athletes our own awards, brethren. I don't think we should depend on these other groups to award black excellence.
They do. It's called BET.
He's the man. He's the man. 50, pure respect on 50's name. 50's the man. I don't care what nobody say. He should be awarded for these series he got coming up, man. And as usual, you know what it is, and I'm here taking in your program and stuff. So what's up with this little baby thing now?
Yeah, so hang on a second now. I've never been to Jamaica. I would rather eat a glass sandwich, but I do respect the fact that you can be arrested there if you're on stage cursing. Yes, do they still do that? I remember they arrested Foxy Brown, all that profanity. They locked that bitch up, didn't they? Remember that?
I think I heard something of that sort. I don't remember, but yeah.
I'm gonna Google that right now.
I think so.
Foxy Brown arrested. Jamaica. Yeah, she was doing a whole lot of cursing, and they dragged that bitch off the stage for profanity. Now hold on a second. So Lil Baby's baby mama, Lil Baby, his baby mama got arrested because they had guns on the plane. Even though the guns were registered in the United States, you can't bring guns to Jamaica on a plane. Do you know about this?
Yes, what happened, they came in with the gun on the private jet. I think it was like 2 burners.
Right.
She and the other dude got arrested, but they let them go. Probably pay a couple racks and keep it moving. You know how it is. But they had 2 burners. She came into the country with it, and people are beefing on the internet, all kinds of drama and this and that, as if the authorities were wrong to confiscate the weapons. You feel me? And they wouldn't pull this kind of stunt if they went to Europe or any other country. They would only do this, bring guns to Jamaica and expect I'm gonna come out and you're not going to get caught. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah?
All right, hang on a second. Stay with me, Crime Skills. I'm looking at the article right now from 2002. If Foxy Brown returns to Jamaica, she will face an arrest warrant. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know about now, but back in the days, they really didn't allow all that shit, man. Biggie and all those guys going to Jamaica, getting on stage and all that cursing and shit. I'm looking at it right now.
All right.
So anyway, Lil Baby's baby mama, they just made her pay a fine and then get the fuck out of town, or do you know?
Most likely, if she make it back here, if she's back into the U.S., she pay a couple of racks and keep it moving. That's just what it is. At the end of the day, once you got money, that's just what it is. Once you got money, money talks.
Crime skills.
It's that simple.
Crime skills. 800,000 is what I saw. Little baby's baby. 800,000. You didn't see that?
800 what? 800,000 Jamaican dollars. That's like how much that? I think a rack or a little over a rack. I mean, no.
You're right.
No.
You're right.
I think like $10,000 or eight. Like it's not that much, bro. It's not that much. Like I think $1 is probably one Jamaican dollar. I think 124 for a US dollar or something like that. It's really high. So a little 9, 5, 6, 7 grand. It's nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. All right. Hey, man, good to talk to you. Salute as always. Thank you, sir.
All right, respect.
Yes, sir. Take care. All right. Crime skills on the check-in. I'm going to take a break and cut the AC on because it's getting warm now and I got shit flying around in here. Hold on a second. Anybody know what I'm talking about in Jamaica? I don't feel like looking for this whole thing right now. It's too much, but salute to Jamaica. You know, cutting all this shit short. Come down here all them nasty, wicked ways. And take that shit back to Babylon. Area code 404, good evening. Talking about Britney Spears, Black Mafia Family, episode 1. Did you see it? 404, good evening. 404, pick it up. Why are they struggling with the phone? Jesus. I gotta go. I can't play with your dumb ass, all right? Okay. I tried. Area code 410, good evening.
Duke overall, Duke overall, Duke overall,
All right, I know who that is. He always calls. Area code 646. Good evening. Are you there? 646. Let me fix my screen. Black Mafia.
Hello.
Hey, good evening. How are you?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. How are you?
Hi, Star. How are you?
Hey. Britney's free. Yay.
Yes, free Britney.
Her toxic father.
No, but I really wanted to talk about Britney. Like, I'm really glad she's free. I feel like people was hoeing her. Her family was hoeing her on the real.
Come on, let's go.
Her family was hoeing her. They were denying her basic ass human rights. She has millions of dollars. And keep it 1,000. I'm not really trying to be too sympathetic to a plight of a rich blonde white woman. But at the end of the day, they was doing wrong. They was doing her wrong. She's free. The only reason why her father gave it up is because he don't want to get disposed and be in that deposition where he got to tell the truth and he's under oath.
Right. Well, I mean, she's at an age now where she should be able to make better decisions for herself. She didn't go to college. Like many young people that get into the industry at an early age, they run through their finances. They have a bunch of leeches and hanger-ons, and they run through their money. So do you think that they saved her from herself to some degree?
Not really. She just, I feel in my personal opinion, her being a woman, her being, quote unquote, America's sweetheart. You know what I mean? So I feel like the public and society kind of like turned on her when she grew out of the virgin ideal they had for her and she got married and became her own woman. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like people, because everybody goes through something. Aren't your 20s the most ghettoest, like, fucking decade for everybody? Don't everybody go in their 20s and do some wild stuff?
Some people into their 30s. Yeah.
Exactly. So, like, aren't we all human? We all make mistakes. We all have, like, for instance, Kanye. Y'all not taking Kanye's kids away from him. Y'all not having him over no conservatory. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their shit. You know what I mean? So.
Well, hang on a second. Can I ask, how old are you?
Like, I'm defending white women too much.
No, that's okay. How old are you, dear?
Chill.
How old are you?
Sorry, you know who the fuck this is. We follow each other on Twitter. This is motherfucking Scamsall. Hi.
Hey, what's up, girl? How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
It's been a while. I didn't recognize your voice. We do follow each other on Twitter. You're one of the few females that I follow because you're about your business. I respect that.
Absolutely. I'm about my bread, and I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah.
Hi, capitalism. What's up? Shout out to the Jews. What's up?
And you have a new business. You have an Airbnb business, yes?
Hey, chill, cuz. That
Niggas start snitching.
down on Crip. Let's keep that cute. Let's move on. But anyway, I love you, Star. Thank you, Star. I love you for
hang on.
remembering that.
Don't go. Stay with me. Now, hang on a second. You're in your 20s, if I'm not mistaken. So, Britney had 2 kids, and her kids are grown now. Kevin Federline sat her ass down. So I kind of agree with the family.
Right.
I kind of agree with the family stepping in, not to the extent where they just, held on to the purse strings, so she couldn't get money when she wanted it. But she was doing the most,
Right.
Kevin was a backup dancer. Do you remember? He was a backup dancer.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to like a woman with who's really successful but still has some inner like confidence things, like Nikki. You know what I mean? You have everything in the world, but you're still going for like the bottom of the barrel type guy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I understand. Mm-hmm. She's been past it. Her kids are old enough and not as impressionable. It's time. It's been time for a long time already. So I'm happy for her, and I'm happy that she won that.
Yeah. I mean, she fell really hard over Justin Timberlake, and, people blame me to some extent. I don't know if you know the history, but he came on my show, the Star and Buck Wild Show, and I got him to admit that he smashed her and put his face in the coochie. That was viral before viral was viral. So she was heartbroken, and then she got with Kevin Federline on the rebound.
Right, but you were just doing your job. You were just trolling as you were paid to do, as you should. Like,
I was being a prick too.
Yeah,
I was being a prick. I'm gonna keep it real.
All right. I forgive you. I still love you. But
thank you.
I mean, all that set aside, it's time, and I'm happy for it, and I hope she gets all her money and all the punitive damages due to her, and it's time. I'm happy for it. That's all I had to say.
Okay, good to hear from you. And I won't say anything about your business that's thriving. Shh. Okay?
All right, Star. I love you. Thank you.
Love you too. Take care. Bye. She's lit. Good looking too. That's all I'm going to say for right now. Hold on a second, guys. Craig, I got your donation. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Thank you, Crime Skills. Salute to you, sir. Salute to you. Crime Skills on the check-in. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Tyra says, BMF showed how poverty bred crime. That's a fair assessment. That's a fair assessment. But, I can't sit here and just dump on black people for being involved in crime here in this capitalist, greedy, beautiful America that we live in. When I dump on the Italians, sometimes people listen, sometimes they don't. I think I give it to the Italians harder than I do African Americans or other groups. Haitians. There's so many different cultures. Irish. And for those of you who don't know, the Italians started the drive-bys. They started that shit in broad daylight, shooting innocent people. You would have to really dig to find those stories. You would have to go to the libraries, possibly, microfilm, stuff like that. Goddamn Guinea started that shit out in Chicago, shooting people in broad fucking daylight. Black people didn't start that. Anyway, thank you, Tara, for your donation. Hey, Lorna, how are you? What actor would portray you in your biop? Oh, man. Hang on a sec. I'll tell you that guy's name in a minute. Hold on. There it is. Zac Efron. I'm joking. I don't know. But thank you for your donation, Lorna. Yellow Jesus on the check. And hey, man, good to hear from you, sir. He says, salute Kevin Federline. He got his pimp. Yeah, man. Yellow Jesus, are you on the check? And I forgot your number, man. But listen, you might have to call in and break this down because I forget how Kevin Federline put 2 babies up in Britney Spears fast. And didn't sit her down. Kept her working. They were one of the first couples to have a reality TV show. Remember that? And then he stopped dancing. He got custody of the kids. She was breaking them off. It must have been more than 20 racks a month. He got fat. He got fat off that bitch. Case, I got your donation. Nicki Minaj was fine. Okay, thank you, Case. Nicki Minaj was fined for cursing in Jamaica. Foxy Brown had some trouble in Jamaica. They issued a warrant for her. Thank you for the clarification, Case. But it was 2002. Hold on a second. And let me just put the article in the live chat. I do appreciate the clarification, Case. Yeah, salute to Jamaica, regulating the goddamn Yankees when they come out there, huh? I don't know if they still do like they used to, but we used to talk about that up at the radio stations. Yo, if you go to Jamaica, be careful. And what do they call the police? Are they called constables? I forget. They don't give a fuck about a rapper from America. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, Mike, thank you for your email. I'll get to you a little bit later on, man. Okay. And Craig, again, I thank you for your donation. All right, guys, we're talking about the new Black Mafia family. Hold on. Episode 1, I've got the notes here. If you have seen it. If not, I suggest that you do. It was entertaining, exciting. I'm sure at some point they'll start having, I'm not homophobic, but they'll start having characters like Empire, Juicy. I know it's Jussie, but I call him Juicy. Juicy Smollett and, all that type of shit. It is what it is. But right now, I'm really feeling it. Just want to say that. Okay, and one more donation before I go back to the phones. Is it Abdullah? Abdullah, thank you for your donation, okay? Let's go back to the phones. Area code 404, that looks like that ATL exchange. Good evening, are you there? 404. 12. Are you there? 404.
Hello, Star.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm good, man. First time on the call.
Okay. Black Mafia family, sir.
What's up?
Did you see it? Black Mafia family.
I did not see it, but I'm just a first-time caller, and I just wanted to say I appreciate your show. That's all I got.
Thank you, man. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, all right. He just wanted to check in. Where is area code 636? I saw this number before. Good evening. Are you there? 636. Britney's free.
What's happening with it, Star? What it is, Star?
Hey, what's up, man? Did you get my text?
Yes, I did, man. You already know. What's happening, troll babies? It's your boy Mojo on the check-in from Twisted Youngins. You feel me? What's going down?
Mojo, take your time, man. You've been going at it with niggas, man. What's going on with this Black Mafia family episode 1? And why are you getting kickback? Please.
I mean, shit. The whole thing for me, or I should say the kickback anyway, was I don't really care for the Black Mafia family, TV show.
Okay.
So when it came out, I posted on my shit. I ain't on Twitter, but I posted on the Facebook group that we got. I'm not interested in watching, motherfuckers relive their old glory days. I don't care about that. I don't care about BMF, Raising Canaan, or none of that. And what's crazy is Joey Badass blocked me on Instagram when I posted it on Instagram and tagged him and 50 Cent in it, he blocked me on Instagram, and I guess he must have went to my page, so I had a podcast and knew I probably was going to turn up on his ass. He unblocked me, and I got screenshots for that too. But they was on my line because I told them I don't want to relive niggas' glory days, and I don't care about that. If you're thinking like that in 2021, fam, you're a detriment to the community. We ain't going to get no further in society with niggas like y'all. That's how I feel. And if you can't watch BMF and learn all that money they was making and see that glorious lifestyle they living and witness to it, well, I think one of them in a box right now got buried, got killed. The other one, Big Meech in a cell. You ain't never seen no drug dealer movie with a happy ending. So I don't understand why we keep engaging in that type of mindset where it's, get money fast. And that's why I told you, we in the 90s generation, I feel like we're the worst generation until the 2030 when the 2000s generation is up for debate. But as of right now, the 90s generation is the worst generation. I said that, and that's what really kicked it off. That's when I really started catching flack. And I don't care. Okay. It is what it is. I was born in 1990. I grew up from reading counts to Ask Jeeves, from Ask Jeeves to YouTube to Google. All that information, and we still out here fucking bitches, blowing money fast, and we ain't investing in nothing. I told a nigga today, I went live, I had brought a nigga in my live stream, he was trying to talk, bro, the hood, this and that. Nigga, you'll go spend $200 on a pair of vapor shots, but you won't spend $100 on a tutoring class for your kid. That's what's wrong with you niggas. So anybody, no disrespect to the BMF, 50 doing his thing. Like I told people, 50 don't miss.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna disrespect it. I respect the hustle. I'm just saying, when it comes to us as a people, nah, man. Nah, I'm not on that type of time no more. I'm 30. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. And I will not I'm not going to lead this future nation and the next generation down that path of destruction that we was leading. Yeah. Nah, I can't do that, and I won't do it.
Hey, Mojo, I respect everything you said, man. No, I respect everything you said. And not that I want to sway you in any way, shape, or form, but, people are creatures of habit, not just black, Asian, Hispanic, or Caucasian. We're creatures of habit. And certain formulas, whether they be television, movies, radio, people do gravitate to those formulas. They want to see them for different reasons, whether it be for entertainment purposes, closure, just to be entertained. So I see why the people want to see it. Do you ever think it's going to change? Do you ever think those formulas will be done away with? And as you're saying, I'm assuming, black people will want something different?
To be honest with you, yes, it will, but it ain't coming no time soon. It ain't coming no time soon, because that's why I tell you, I respect the fact that you put in my mind, I'm talking to the babies. You're absolutely right. Doc said it best. Ain't no hope for the youth. Ain't no hope for the future.
Right.
So if we don't change the mindset of the children, we ain't going to change the mindset of nothing.
You're right.
I remember I interviewed a sheriff out there in Florida, and he said, as far as the police brutality, he know it's real. He's a sheriff on the force. He do what he can to stop and prevent it, but the only thing he can really do is try to get these kids to sign up and join the force. Yeah. The only way to change is to have we all know black officers are probably worse than the white ones, to be honest with you. But, But to be honest, if we instill the foundation in these kids, and when they go out and be police officers or politicians or, banker or, all of that stuff, when they go out and invest in their lives, they'll have that mind frame and that foundation that we set upon them so they can know to do better in the positions that they're in.
I have no kickback to what you're saying. If I had biological kids, I might feel somewhat connected to what you're saying. But me, myself, being a businessman, selfish, objectivist, ego-driven, and I don't support tribalism. Most people know that. I see the formula. I see what people want, and they're going to get it. They're going to get it. So I look at something like this Black Mafia Family series as entertainment. And I can't kick dirt upon them, look down on them, because, again, my older brother's generation, Superfly, the Mac, and stuff like that, man. I mean, my brother saw the Mac, and it fucked him up, and we lived in the suburbs. That nigga came home talking about he wanted to leave and become a pimp. My father said, boy, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah. You know, hey, listen, I'm a product of that environment myself, man.
Right.
You know, that's why I told these niggas, them niggas, oh, you ain't from the hood, you can't talk. Man, listen, fam, fuck all that being from the hood shit. If you from East St. or St. Louis, nigga, you already know everything out here is the hood. We got a serial killer out here running around right now killing women. Niggas shoot motherfuckers on the highway and some more shit. Ain't nobody talked about that. We been going through it out here. You know the East St. massacres and all that. We got history out here. These folks don't want to engage in it, but it's not about where I'm from. It's about us as a people.
Yeah.
We as a people, like you said, it's entertainment and ain't nothing wrong with it. That's why I said I respect it. Yeah. I get it. Same thing with the Lil Boosie fam. I respect it. I get it. It's entertainment. People want to gather around and see it. My thing is, if you can gather the whole family to watch the first episode of BMF, you should gather the whole family to watch an episode of some Earn Your Leisure or some type of stuff like that or anything like that on YouTube to try to better yourselves. Like I said, you'll go blow money on shoes and shit, but won't blow money on a tutoring course.
Right.
You know?
Right, yeah. Hang on a second, Mojo. I want to put your banner on the screen whilst we're talking so that people know where to find you. Because, again, I respect you. You and I have worked on a project together, so I definitely respect your Grizzly. But at the same time, hold on a second. Let me see if this works. Troll Babies, can you see Mojo's banner? Can you see his information? And can you hear us talking? Mojo, can you look on the screen, see if that banner works whilst we're talking? Testing.
Yeah, it's all there.
Okay. Now you're on the left or you're in the yellow jacket. Which one are you? I'm joking.
I'm on the left. I'm the one with the twisted youngest fit on.
I know. I'm just fucking. so
yeah. I mean, listen, the trolls need to know.
The trolls need to know.
They need to know when they looking for me what I look like. You know what I'm saying?
They need to know.
But nah, man, I mean, long story short,
like
I said, I just want people to change the mindset of the children. It ain't about us. We grown. We done already made our decisions. We done fucked our lives up. Let's get that over with, okay? But far as your kids and this next generation, we can change what's going on in our lives and in the hood and everything. I'm not telling people get out the hood. I'm telling people change the mindset so the hood don't be the hood. The hood could be the suburbs if we thought like that.
Yeah, I was just about...
We don't think like that.
I was just about to say, a lot of people, think that being from the urban inner city areas makes you tough, and I've always said the contrary because most of your Italian gangsters live in the suburbs, and they come into the city and do their dirty work.
Absolutely, man. And they've been coming into the city doing the dirty work and all of that, and that's why I said same thing. We talking about these drug dealers and stuff like that. We talked about it this morning. Most of the New York drug kingpins were snitches. Most of the mafiosos and all of them, they were snitches.
Facts.
So I that's why I said, man, you right. It's a formula to it, and the formula is to keep us in the same spot that we're in, and they're doing a damn good job of it. That's why my main thing people giving the government too much credit. It's 2021. The government ain't dropping coke and crack in the hood no more. None of that. We doing that. They ain't got to do too much. We kill each other. We rob, steal, and kill each other. We do a perfectly fine, good job of fucking ourselves up. The government ain't got to interfere that much. We give them too much credit.
Yeah. Now, hang on a second, because I get my old black drug dealers confused. Which one is the one that went over and got all the dope and then brought it back? Was that Frank Lucas?
Lucas.
That was Frank Lucas?
Yeah, that was Frank Lucas.
Okay. Yeah, he went over there and got the dope and brought it back over here. So there's... some of that myth about the government bringing the drugs, and yes, they did, but there was also black drug dealers who brought it in as well. So let's not kid ourselves. Anyway,
absolutely, man. Before I get up out of here, man, follow the page Twisted Youngins with a ZTV on YouTube. Twisted Youngins on all platforms. It's your boy Mojo in the building. Another thing, I want to say before I get out of here, salute Kevin Featherline.
Yeah.
Salute to Kevin Featherline and Britney Spears. How about that? Britney getting her money back and Kevin never lost a dime. So how about that?
Yeah. Hey, Mojo, also,
appreciate you, man.
Hold on. Keep your eye on Glock 9's team, all friends, no family. Keep eye on them niggas, man.
Got it.
All right. Salute, man.
Got you.
Thank you. Take care.
Appreciate it.
All right. Mojo. Some good points, yeah? Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I don't know if Florida Boy Jay is available or if he even saw the Black Mafia family, but I just want to mention that. Tara, got your donation. Thank you so much. Hold on, guys. Let me clear out some of these. The B.O.B. Experience. Are you there? The B.O.B.
Yo,
Experience,
Star.
area code 516.
Yeah, what's good with you, Star?
Hey, how are you, man?
Yo, man, y'all on here talking this off the wall back to Africa shit, man. Your man up here trying to kick knowledge. You know,
I'm sorry, whoa, sir. What are you talking about? Please, if you're gonna come in, please know what you're talking about. What do you mean back to Africa? What are you talking about?
I'm saying, like, he kicking the hood needs to do this and the hood needs to do that. Did he not see the nigga get shot in the face at the end of episode 1? You got to teach these kids. It's like medicine, man. It's the reason why medicine is sweet when you give it to babies, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to give it to them so they can stomach it, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? The kids is into all of this street shit. That's what they know. So we all know the BMF story. We know how that story ends. It ain't sweet. So it's not a glorious story, B. Even the end of episode 1, you see homie get shot in the face. It's all fun and games until that happens. So you can't get mad at how the message gets delivered, man. The message.
Okay, well, hang on a second, sir. I appreciate your donation, but don't come in and go at a caller who was on who spoke his piece. He said what he wanted to say. I can respect your opinion, but he had some valid points. Me, I'm sitting here amping up the set.
Yeah,
I'm amping up the set. I enjoyed it. I understand the formula. It is what it is. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I completely agree with you, and I get what he's saying, but he has to also understand too. Come on, man, you're not getting no kids to sit down and watch some other shit like even some YouTube series about bettering yourself. I mean, you can teach these kids the harsh way too. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like you can learn the hard way. This is what these kids like. They like the streets. They want to see the glitz and the glamour. And they like the fast lane. So give it to them. We older. I'm 47.
Okay.
We know how that story ends. You know what I'm saying? We know how that story ends. It's not glory. He 30. I got him by 17. So I get where he at with it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at the stage where you can't even really deliver the message like that anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? Kids is dying every day. We know what it's hitting for already. So give them the good stories that end bad. Like this ain't a good story. We all know how this ends up. You know what I'm saying? So
if I can interject, sir, and say, no, we all don't. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't study the Black Mafia family. I was busy doing other shit. Now, I respect how they got it in because, again, this is America. Money, power, respect. But I don't know the intricate details. I don't know everybody's name, their sister, whether they blew trial or not. So it's entertaining. It's informative. I think people should watch it. I don't think that we should ban art. I'm not saying, we can't have that sort of stuff. But the guy who called in, and I'm going to say his name one time, Mojo, he had some valid points. And if I can go back, because sometimes I have to go back. Joe Colombo from the Colombo family made sure that Francis Ford Coppola, who was behind The Godfather, made sure that they did not say things in that film that made Italians look bad. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Joe Colombo sat him down and said, hey, you're not going to disrespect our people, our culture. You can read up on this. I'm not just saying this to be saying it. There were certain things, and if I remember correctly, you don't even hear the word mafia in The Godfather because that was considered to be derogatory. I'm near my mother's family is Neapolitan. That's an American. Well, a lot of people cling on to that whole mafia thing. The Italians call it the Cosa Nostra. Cosa Nostra. Go ahead.
No, I get what you're saying, but can't they coexist though? I'm sure we got enough stories that are delivered, squeaky clean and so that it doesn't shed us in a bad light. But this is the reality of what we really at with it though, and where we really came from. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the true stories of that's still going on right now, man. So I feel like it actually does a service to the kids for them to see how this plays out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to keep them away from it. Come on, Star. You try to keep kids away from that stuff that draws them to it.
Facts.
So let them see it, man. Let them see it, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And if I can quote my Puerto Rican uncle, who's dead now, Daniel Kinsler from the Bronx. He used to say, the life you save will be your own. So a lot of these kids, we're going to lose some. Let's not kid ourselves. We're going to lose some in the struggle, the battle. Let them see it. And if they make that choice, we don't want them to make that choice, but, that's ultimately their choice. Go ahead and finish up, sir. Go ahead.
Nah, I agree with you, man. But I think if you're going to tell one of the stories, I mean, you could tell some of these stories where it seems like everybody wins. If you're going to tell a story like this where, everybody loses, man, and the kids get to get it raw, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So at least they can see what it's really hitting for. Because this is a true story. Yeah. This ain't fiction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, man, thank you for your call
and
your donation. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I
Yes,
appreciate it, brother.
Salute. Okay. All right. I'm not your brother. Please don't disrespect me with that. If I can go way back, the name Black Mafia did not originate with these guys, Big Meech, and his Black Mafia family. Do you guys know that? Some of you do. There was a Black Mafia in the late 60s up until 1974 or 5. I forget. Anybody know? Rolando, he got it. I'm just going to say the original Black Mafia. Yeah, they came out of Philly. I don't know if there's ever been a story about them. I would imagine so. Maybe I saw it. I don't remember. My brain's a little fried. But, again, I enjoy this. It's entertaining. The clothes, the jewelry, the bullshit. Second, got your donation. Star, who took a bigger L this week? R. Kelly, Will Smith, or Chuck D? R. Kelly, man. Clearly, dog. He's out of here, man. I don't say that to be malicious. With regards to Chuck D from Public Enemy, I'm not fully up to speed. Chuck D was on Twitter Monday, correct me if I'm wrong, after the R. Kelly verdict came down. Chuck D was talking about Ike from Ike and Tina. Ike Turner, he went to jail. I forget what his charges were. And he also who else did he reference? Ike and Rick James. Rick James went to jail for burning a girl with a crack pipe. He was out there. And then he apologized, but he apologized and said go to some platform where they'll discuss it further. So was the apology sincere? Or did he just apologize on some clout chasing shit? Now Chuck is my guy, man. That's my guy. We've chopped it up, and I even went to see him speak at Mosque number 7 back in 2014. That's a story within itself. I went up in there, and them NOI niggas said, "Oh shit." Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, Ike Turner. Pardon me, Ike Turner, and he spoke about Rick James. I don't know what point Chuck was trying to make, so I'm not going to put words in his mouth, but R. Kelly's dumbass, to answer your question again, R. Kelly filmed this shit. That's where that dumb nigga went wrong. He filmed this shit. Oh, you're going to let us see how much of a deviant you are. So he's a piece of shit, R. Kelly, in my book. He gave us the evidence. He recorded himself. He really was out of control. But thank you for your donation. Okay, Bolt. What is your name here? Is it Bolt or okay? Bolt Hype. Got your donation. Thank you so much. Is that your YouTube platform? Send me a link via email. But let me let you know right now, young man, do not use my video or my audio, or I will give you a strike. Somebody else did some dumb shit like that. They sent in a donation for me to promote them, and then they tried to take the little clip and keep using it. I gave him 2 strikes. Pow, pow. Yo, Star, can you remove the strike? No. Because you didn't ask. But thank you. There's my email address. Send me a link to your YouTube channel. Thank you for your donation, okay? Hey, Tori, how are you? If you don't take a sip, I will pull my... Okay, easy. I don't feel the desire to drink. I took a B12 shot earlier. I didn't hit the gym today. I was working out here in my my library. I have a small library here, and I just don't feel like drinking. I don't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe a change is coming. Maybe the shot, the Moderna shot, has something to do with it. Troll babies, anybody got any information on the Moderna shot? Did that contribute to my lack of a desire to drink? Zach Lee, I got your email. Yes, sir. I'm up to speed on Glock 9's team. AFNF. Are you? All friends, no family. I've been watching those niggas for about 2 months now. Sitting there with a fucking pen taking notes. Warlando, they call it. Not Orlando, Warlando. Yeah, thank you for the link. And they have the money for the bonds. They're doing a whole lot down there. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm sure we will see. Matter of fact, let me take a screenshot here. We will see some type of movie about those niggas, huh? Ruthless. Thank you for the email, Zach Lee. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Back to the phone lines. Area code 917. Good evening. We're talking about the Black Mafia Family, episode 1. Are you up to speed? Did you see it? Area code 917.
Star, what up? This 100A. Can you hear me?
Hey, what's up, man? How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm cooling.
Okay.
But I didn't see the BMF thing. I called to talk about the YouTube, like starting to ban people.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Hang on, let me put it on the screen. YouTube bans.
Yo, so I experienced something like that.
Anti-vaccine misinformation. Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, my TikTok just got banned. I don't know why. Like, I was making a couple of, like, vaccine videos, but I went viral a couple of times, and I don't know if it's because of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying, what exactly it is about the algorithm, but they definitely are starting to crack down on, like, people talking shit about anything. So you just gotta be careful.
Now it's real. I told you this 6 months ago. You said, he don't know what he's talking about. Now it's real, though. They crack down on your shit. It's real now, right?
Fact. So if you trying to create content, like you said, just stop beefing with niggas. 'Cause that shit's corny. That shit's dead. And just put out good content, man.
Yeah. That nigga be lying. Now, did they just take the videos, or did they take your whole page down?
Bro, at first they hit me for like smoking, like, you know what I'm saying, you stop smoking on screen. So I learned from that. But I had went viral talking about the Moors, because, you know what I'm saying, people try to say that they black. Right. And I was just trying to correct the record. But international people started getting at me, and I didn't realize like how much, like, they really don't like black people. But they was coming at me like, oh, you wasn't gangs. Like, yo, they taking our slang and flipping it. And I was going back and forth with them. And today it was just like, clip, you're done. So I personally appeal, try to get it back. But
wait a minute. I'm still not clear. I'm not clear. Did they take your channel down, your page, or just the videos?
Nah, my whole channel is I had page. About 8,500 subscribers on the way to 10K.
Right.
And my shit is gone now.
Right. Now, this is TikTok or Instagram?
This TikTok.
Okay. I don't know.
But I got strikes on my YouTube channel as well. Like, they cracking down, man.
Well, now, hang on a second. You got strikes or violations on your Instagram page where you have your beats at?
on my YouTube channel, I had some copyright strikes, but on my TikTok channel is banned for violating community guidelines for whatever reason.
Okay.
They don't give a reason.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can get that TikTok page back, but how many subscribers are on the YouTube channel right now?
Right now, my YouTube, I got like 300. I wasn't really focused on it. I was growing my TikTok and then going to transport that audience over here.
And how many strikes on the YouTube channel?
It was 2, but they cleared out because I just left my YouTube alone.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk behind the scenes, because even though the strikes may disappear, or if you dispute them and you win the dispute, you still can be in a category of what's called a high risk, and there's things you need to do to make sure that you stay clear of certain people. That's all I'll say. But holla behind the scenes. Let's have a conversation, all right?
We'll do. Salute, Big Nick.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. Okay. 100 Acre Woods on the check-in. Folks, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I lost some YouTube channels. Doing too much. Not saying it can't happen again, but yeah, YouTube's cracking down. Are you lying? Right? Then when it happens, yo, shit is real. Hold on a second. Let me put one of my sponsors back on the screen. www.andretattoos.com. Please check that man out. Great work. Travis, I got your donation. You being right about the YouTube crackdown. Well, I try to help. It's not that I want to be some fucking know-it-all, you know? And even though I am selfish, a proud objectivist, and my ethics are self-interest, I do find some pleasure in helping people, you know, if you want to be helped. Smokescreen, I got your donation. He says, this is Smokescreen from the 6. Jamaica got some nerve arresting people for cursing on stage when their murder rate is higher than all of Canada. I respect how Jamaica moves. Yeah, so what? We got some issues here. But you're not going to come here from Babylon or some other place where you openly celebrate fuckery and influence our children. So, yeah, they'll lock your dumb ass up, hit you with a big fine, and ban you from coming back. I respect that. I respect that. Gemstar got your donation via PayPal. Only 5 minutes into tonight's broadcast, and Star has already done at least 10 gay hand movements. He must be sending an SOS to the Bussy Command Center. Gay movements, or was I mimicking Britney Spears? That's what she does. Have you ever seen Britney on stage, Gemstar? She's very stiff, you know, body-wise, but she does that. And lip syncs. Who opened up the show for her? God, that was the Circus Tour, Madison Square Garden. What's that name, girl? Is it Jordan? Is it Jordan Sparks? Hold on a second. See, now you got me thinking. I got the picture still. I went with the little sexy girl from the BX. Yeah, Jordan Sparks opened up the show. And I was with a beautiful girl from St. Vincent. She was screaming and singing. I said, oh, shit. This shit is kind of lit. Thank you for your donation, Gemstar. Hustle and check-in. I used to think Star was caping about YouTube algorithms. Or did you mean to say capping? Okay. You spelled it wrong. I used to think Star was capping about the YouTube algorithms. They will literally delete your channel for talking about the vaccine. Shit is crazy. Well, again, I'm not trying to be right, but I do pay attention and I read everything that I get, and I have a company that, again, monitors my audio, my video, and when you use my images for whatever, thumbnails, at some point you're going to get a strike. I tell people this all the time. Unless you ask permission. When you get the strike, yo, I didn't know. What's that thing people always say? Yo, did nobody tell me? I've been telling you for years. But thank you for your donation. Yeah, man, shit's real now. Booker, I got your donation. Yo, Star, I'm in Tampa. Nigga, but I'm tired. Okay, you're tied. In all over Florida. AFNF got locked up months ago on RICO charges. Yes, sir, I know this. And some of them got out. They got money. They got money, homie. It was a big RICO statute arrest. Matter of fact, I'll try and pull the file. Give me a second. But yes, thank you for your donation. Thank you for your donation. Back to the phone lines. Who calls in from area code 209? On a Wednesday, are you there? 209, good evening, good evening, good evening.
Yo, what's up, Star?
Hey, who's this?
This is Randy.
Hey, what's up, man? Good to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. Since the Days of Black, I just want to do this real quick, you know?
Your phone went in and out. Say again.
Since the Days of Black show, I just want to kick this real quick, and then we could continue with the conversation, okay?
Go ahead.
All right. Wisdom born, all being born to knowledge, knowledge, all being born to wisdom.
I got you.
Yeah. And that BMS show, you know, I guess we don't got too much reading folks out here because it says in big black and white letters on the TV screen, this is loosely based on a true story,
right.
But most of the shit on the screen really happened.
Right.
So it's for entertainment purposes. And the thing that I'm scared about is like the Scarface syndrome, the young community, the youth, they going to get influenced. Like the people in New York got influenced by Snowfall to sell crack right now in the community.
Okay.
They all get, you know, blinded by the glims and glamour, like the ice, all the fancy cars, and they don't care about the downfall. They just want the fast upride. So no matter what it is, when you flash something in front of people that ain't never had shit, they going to do whatever they, by any means to get it, you know, because it looks nice. And they never had nice shit.
Okay, now hang on a second, Randy. Are you a player hater?
Oh, nah.
Okay. Because, you see, we can't hate people's come-up. Your come-up...
Oh, no, we love it.
Hang on a second. Your come-up is your come-up, whatever that may be. And everybody's not looking to save their money. Some people want to blow through it. They want to live in the moment. And even though that's not my way of living, I have to respect some people who do move like that. Listen, I've got associates, a lot of associates, a couple of friends, but more so associates. They live in the moment. Every year it's a brand new car, trips all over the goddamn place. They don't give a fuck about paying a bill. Everything is jewelry, cars, living life, popping bottles, and they're happy. Now, I can't look down upon them. Again, that's not how I live, but they're happy. It's all about being happy because when you leave, you can't take none of this shit with you, right or wrong.
That's facts, so I'm going to spend it all. Live today and die tomorrow. I'm going to just spend it all.
Yeah, you're taking none of this shit with you when you go, so some people are like, yo, I'm going to go, fuck. You know,
Most people don't want to leave it to their kids because they don't deserve it.
The kids might not be shit.
Leave it to,
let's keep it real.
Exactly. So why would I leave it to the youth?
Damn.
Why would I leave it to niggas that ain't work as hard as me to spend my food to my labor?
You might have put a seat up in a bitch and she pushed out a bad load. You know?
That's a whole fact. Oh, and I don't want to go too far back, but, you know, we talk about Black Mafia family. You know, if you Google the word black, is lack of light and the opposite of white. So when the white man or when other ethnicities see this show, they're going to not see that as entertainment, and they're going to relate it to the black experience. So when they see that and then they see us walking down the street, they're going to be like, look at these savages. Look at what they do to themselves. They have
if you're concerned about how people look at you, that's one thing. But you see, if you know your history, then you can look at other cultures, ethnicities, and you can see the same thing in them. Again, I don't just let Italians off the fucking hook. You know, I mean, I don't mean to go too far back, but I was disgusted by that show, The Sopranos, when I was on Hot 97 in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even watch that shit. I used to dump on that show every morning, and the people that were on that show, some of them came to the station, and I wouldn't let them come on my show. I was known for...
Why would you?
I was known for rejecting guests. I just want to sit there and grind the mic, talk my talk, because they weren't paying me. So fuck trying to be friends with somebody or something I didn't align myself with. Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about that show or those goddamn big nose, you know. That's all safe right now because the algorithm's serious. But go ahead, finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, and right now they're making a movie to inspire the whole group of guineas to go out there and want to be monsters again. It's disgusting.
That's a fact. Yeah. Randy, good to talk to you, man.
And always.
Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, don't just be concerned about how other cultures look at black people. Don't allow that to happen to you. I don't mean to sit here and start, preaching or going all the fucking way back. But there was a movie once upon a time called Birth of a Nation that did damage by way of propaganda. And this motherfucker right here, for decades, programming, trying to make certain people look like they were just, animals and fucking coons. Hang on a second. Is this the homie? Wait a minute. Is that Yellow Jesus? Yellow Jesus. Pimp.
How you feeling, player?
Where you been, man? How have you been?
I've been in the clouds and under the shadows, but I'm blessed. I stay blessed. How are you?
Good to hear from you, man. Can we talk about Kevin Federline first? He put 2 up in Britney. He must have got about $30 million over the years. He had custody of the beautiful boys, yes?
Before we talk about Kevin, we got to talk about the beautiful father for saving her life. He saved Brittany's life. Because, number one, Britney could be face down in a bathtub with her knees broken, like some of these other singers. We ain't going to say no names, but she could be one of them. Now, look at all these other child prodigies, child stars that broke away from their families.
Right.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Hello? Yellow Jesus, are you there? Yellow Jesus, hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, turn that down to background.
Check.
Yeah, you're on a headset or something that's echoing. Can you make some adjustments? I want to hear you, man.
Got you. I'm better now?
Yeah, go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
What I'm saying is look at Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin is on American Horror Story playing a meth crackhead prostitute.
Right.
Now, this is, and Britney is mad that her father stacked up $80 million. How y'all saying that's not enough? Right. Britney, if you'd have gave that money to Britney, and a lot of women not going to like me for this, and I don't care. Yeah. Women don't know how to manage money, Star.
That's a fact.
Women do. That's why they need a pimp.
That's a fact.
Women, I remember when I was on house arrest decades ago, I give a woman $300 every month to buy groceries, food. Every month she'll spend that $300. At the end of the month, we throwing $200 worth of food away because it expired. These women don't know how to manage. They buy for what they want, not for what's necessary. They buy for the moment, not for the future. Yeah. Now, we're going to give it to Kevin Federline because just like you said, he got fat while they starved. Salute to Big Kevin. Because Kevin put 2. He didn't just put 1 in. Yeah. He put 2. He made sure. That was the cop and the lock. Right. And then he took them babies home and say, hey, she's not mentally stable. You see what she's doing. Yeah. So Kevin got him a good 50. He got more than good 30. He might have got him a good 50. You don't even hear Kevin right now.
That's right.
Kevin's getting money being quiet.
Hang on a second. If I can jump in and, being from New Jersey and truly appreciating Whitney Houston, I wish that somebody would have stepped in and taken control of her life and her money, some type of conservatorship, but she met her end, and her legacy really fucked up, man. Do you think that maybe a conservatorship would have helped Whitney Houston in similar fashion to Britney Spears?
1,000%. But that money blocks your ears.
Yeah.
That money tunes out everything until you get yes men in your corner and everybody tell you yes. But Whitney would have been 230 pounds looking like Patty or Aretha right now. Whitney would have had some weight on her, but she had the wrong influences in her life. And then she broke away from the mold what made her. Sometimes you got to stick with what made you and go to the glory. Look at Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne would have been, he would have been ran through all that money Baby would have gave him, just like BG and Juvenile. That's why they back with Baby.
Right.
Baby kept that money on the side, gave it to Wayne at the right time, and now Wayne, what'd he just do? Took that picture with my favorite president, 45, and got out his position.
Yeah.
God is good.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. What else going on with you, man? What have you been doing on your channel? You been going live, or what's cracking with you, man?
I'm working, I'm moving, man. I'm doing a lot of things. We got a new album, a new revival coming out this Sunday, the free revival. Everybody that's locked up, I'm honoring them. All the artists that's locked up, I'm honoring them. Then we got a 10-year anniversary album, and we're going to have a big festival.
Nice.
November 7th in Baltimore, so bring your winter coats because it get a little cold if y'all in town. The address will be dropping soon. Just go to my website, thepimpgodisgood.com.
Okay.
And y'all just loves y'all. You know me, Star. I be in the live chat, man. Salute Kevin Federline.
Yeah,
Salute
man.
that father for saving Britney's soul.
Good to talk to you, man. Salute. Thank
Jesus
you.
love you, Star.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You know it.
Okay. Yell at Jesus on the check-in. Yeah. Whitney Houston should have had a conservatorship, huh? Let that nigga take her down. You know what I'm talking about. Travis, I got your donation. Tori, okay. Star, I want to see you sipping wild Irish rose going in. I haven't drank that shit, man, since 83? That's that bum shit. Rap and R&B. I got your donation. Shoot me an email and I will respond to you by way of consultations. Again, not that I have all the fucking answers, but you have to see YouTube as a business. You have to take emotion out of it. You can't just respond to everybody who says something about you. Let them think they got one up on you. Let them think they said something that cut you deep, even though in reality it didn't. Shoot me an email and we'll talk. If I can help you, I will. But I do my consultations early in the morning. Matthew, I got your donation. Matthew, I don't want to discuss that in the open because sometimes people, they're, whether they want to be public about their finances or not, that's not my place to say. I will say that person has had multiple opportunities, But thank you for your donation. Hold on a second. Kamal, how are you, sir? Okay, Kamal, I will respond to you first thing in the morning, okay? Not tonight, first thing in the morning. One more call, guys. One more call, and then I got to call it a night. Area code 929. Good evening. Are you there? 929. Hello. 929. Yes, no, maybe. You're my last caller.
What's up, bro?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Blessed, Holly's favorite, man. Y'all appreciate your show.
Can you come a little closer, sir? A little closer to the phone. A little closer.
Been a fan for a long time. You represent everything I believe. Like, yo, you the best, dog. I represent with you. I'm here for you. Anything you need from me, I'm here with you, bro. What you want to talk about? Let's talk about Britney. Yeah, the father saved her.
I think
That's
so.
without a doubt.
I think so.
Multiple people reiterated the same statement. Like the father saved her, $60 million. She's gonna be okay.
Yeah, and I don't know the intricate details, but I think because of the current climate, where people are hating on heterosexual men, they're using the term toxic masculinity. He's being targeted by people that just want to see a man just done away with. I don't know again the intricate details of their relationship, but she didn't go to college, man. So it's not like she had a group of peers of people that were doing productive things. She came up, got famous and rich at an early age, and she was hanging out with a lot of clowns and goofballs, leeches, scum,
Yeah, very true. But one thing we could say about Kevin, we don't see him.
Yeah.
He's on the low. That's the best thing you could do right now. Like, just be low, take care of them kids, make sure your family's straight, and we don't see him.
Yeah.
He got the money. He accomplished what he went out to do, and I think he's going to be good. As far as she's concerned, she ain't go to college or whatever, but she's very successful, at a point in time. And she's blessed and highly favored. She got to take these blessings and just run with it and do what Kevin's doing.
Yeah.
Just stay low.
Yeah. All right. Hey, man, I appreciate the call and the support. Have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Always. Stay blessed,
yes,
bro.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right. Guys, thank you for your support this evening. I hope that you have been entertained and somewhat enlightened. I used to say that. Hold on a second. Hey, Black Mafia Family on the Stars Network. I recommend it. Yes, it's the formula of drug dealing, flashy fly, jiggy shit. But that's who we are in America. We are entertained by that. Not that you have to try and live that life out, but I think we're at a different point in time, where the art is now more so reflective of what's going on. I mean, the black exploitation era was reflective as well because art imitates life. But I don't have biological kids, so I really can't say whether it's damaging, whether it's anything that will influence younger people. I don't want to take that type of moral position, but I enjoyed it. Check it out yourself, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, be safe, and make sure you check out Mojo's platform. He called in earlier, and he's not with the bullshit. Take care.